Welcome to the month of magic brought to you by Delpod Original Podcasts. Please do enjoy and please don't forget to share, subscribe and like. And as always, please feel free to leave a comment.
Welcome to the month of magic. Pardon me, but we've got a little bit of a rearrangement here with the studio due to having to go the need to go the virtual route. So sorry for the face, but you're going to have to do with that for a while. I had a podcast with a fellow magician, Regardt Laubscher, recently. I would just like to apologize for the glitches. Thanks to load shedding, everything seemed to have backed up, so we had to reinstall all the software, and then between Zoom and Skype, I couldn't come right with Zoom. I had to go the Skype option. You'll notice the glitches. But next time it will be better. I will have him on again in the not so distant future. We'll touch base around about November. Beginning towards November. And yeah, this is what Regardt had to say. Awesome guy. Please don't focus on the left hand side because, like I said, everything was an absolute mess. So do not focus on that ugly guy on the left. Rather look on the hunk with the awesome ponytail to your left. To your right. Right, here we go. Today we have fellow magician Regardt Laubscher on, all the way from Cape Town.
Hello. Good to meet you halfway on the virtual platform, which is not strange these days, eh?
Yeah, it's about 700 Ks, 350. Seems to work out well.
Really? Where exactly do you stay again? I forgot. Sorry.
Port Elizabeth, not Tabega. I live in Port Elizabeth.
That was a test just to see if you can pronounce that word. I can't. Ngobeka.
Oh no.
Subtitles. Read the subtitles.
I can speak Xhosa, but I refuse to use the name Tabega. It's Port Elizabeth.
So yeah, myself and I, as you can see, we are doing well. It's happy to be on your podcast. Thanks for asking me.
I thank you, man.
Chat.
What an honor. So what inspired you to become a magician?
Okay, so I am now 37. When I was 16, many years ago, many years ago, I picked up a book on card tricks and I was hooked. I think most boys also went through that stage, like when you're like 8 or 9 years old, you maybe get a book from a local library or somewhere, and then you like magic, but then you realize you actually need to read the book to figure out what's going on. And then you say, no, I'll rather go play outside, which I love playing outside still, as a little boy that I am. But 16, I picked up my first book on card tricks. And then at the age of 17, I started doing a bit of more sleight of hand. But I was awful. But we'll get to that, I'm sure, in a moment.
Okay. Looking forward to it. What was the first magic trick you learned? Okay, you said card tricks.
Yeah, obviously card tricks. Beside card tricks, well, before I say before card tricks, there's a well-known card trick, and I'm sure being a magician yourself, you would know the trick where someone selects a card, obviously, and then at the end you reveal the card, but you pack the cards in like little flowers. Do you know that trick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I learned. I thought, wow, that's amazing. It must be like real magic. And then I realized how it worked. And it's like I should actually start doing that trick again. But anyway,
and then
besides that,
cups and balls.
Yeah, cups and balls is what I started off, because obviously in the library books those days, I went to all the local libraries in Cape Town. And the cups and balls were the name. For people who's not familiar with it, it's a very old trick.
Yeah.
And I had 3 plastic cups with little balls, paper balls I made. I did this trick for myself over and over, and I was fascinated by it. Such a magic nerd. I probably still am a magic nerd.
It is awesome. You even fool yourself at the beginning. It's like, whoa, it really...
And also, and this is now, I had a little shoebox, not a normal shoebox, like a smaller one, a more narrow one, which I put all my magic props in. And my mother took like gift wrapper with stars on it, and she wrapped the box for me. And I had a little magic wand. And keeping in mind, I'm 17 years old now, not 7. A little magic wand, and had the cups, and I made my own sponge balls. They look horrible, but I cut out sponge balls. And when I was for my 18th birthday, we most young adults would either get a car keys or a cell phone in those days. I got a decent magic set. It was fantastic. So yeah.
That's what got you on the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And who's your favorite magician, by the way?
Definitely Copperfield, although it's, I think it's probably such a cliche thing to say, but I haven't seen any magician like him. Especially, I grew up with him. He's got the pizzazz and all the moves and the stuff which I don't have. I can't move like him. Yeah. I'm not that type of performer, that dramatic performer, although I can be quite dramatic. It's such a pity. In 1995, he was in Cape Town.
Yes, actually, I remember.
I think about 5 kilometers from my house, but I was into magic. I couldn't care less. I was 12 years old. It's such a pity I didn't go to watch, because I don't think I'll catch him in Vegas. Hopefully I can get there. But there's a few magicians that we can say probably like the public audience know about them. You get Houdini, you get Copperfield, you get Dave Blaine, Chris Angel recently, Penn and Teller.
Yeah. But Siegfried and Roy, but okay,
Siegfried and Roy, yes, there we go. But Copperfield, for me, still, I would love to just have a picture taken with him, because obviously, and you know about this, you've got family who got photos with him when you go to his show.
I'm still waiting for my autograph.
Yes, we spoke about that.
A fellow magician is sitting with it.
Yeah. So anyway, I want a picture with him, because I will put that picture up on canvas, and you actually see behind me, myself and my wife, our wedding photos is there somewhere. Copperfield's going to go next to our wedding photos. She won't like it, but that's the way it is.
Tough luck. Yeah. Okay, I did ask you whether you create your own magic, and you said yes, right?
Yes, I do. I recently, during COVID, I must say, COVID, my business grew a lot, more than the past 10 years, but not financially. That wasn't possible. But in a creative way. I started writing my own books, sharing some of my own magic effects and routines. Obviously, they're not in the market for the normal public. I sell them on magic platforms overseas. It was such a learning experience. And the funny thing is, I'm not a natural writer. My grammar is spelling new. It's a special type of person who can write, especially being Afrikaans and doing it in English now.
Boere Engels.
Yeah. So luckily, my mentor, Wolfgang Rieber, which South Africa was one of the most successful magicians, he helped me, but not only with the spelling and the grammar, the layout of the book and how to just structure. Because I've got so much respect for people who write these big novels. It's insane, the work.
Oh, that's crazy.
Insane, the work that goes into one book like that. So, but it's an amazing experience. I'm learning all the way. At least I'm improving. So I have my own effects that is on the market, and there's loads more coming out now. I might actually send a book your way.
Why is it of paramount importance to keep a secret in this type of industry?
Yeah, I think when you start off as a magician, you just want to guard all your secrets. And of course, I mean, when you're performing on stage, you can't give your secrets away, because that defeats the purpose. But I think it's more about the entertainment value. you can take a trick that's real bad and you could perform it quite well, as you would know. So I think it's more about the entertainment value. Of course, I won't give secrets away because otherwise there's no purpose in doing what I'm doing. But if someone is watching your show and they want to be there, I'm not talking about these keyboard warriors that you get on social media where they just fast forward and pause and rewind your video so they can figure out something and look fancy.
Oh. We've all done it.
Yeah. No. I've done that in person with other magicians in my younger days. But I mean, look, I've got no problem blocking or deleting or reporting people on social media because these days everyone's got a voice when they're on the keyboard, but face to face.
Oh yeah.
So maybe I can then live in my own little world, but you know what? I need the positivity in my life.
No, you're a very positive person. Sure.
But I do listen to advice. So I'm not like, I don't think I'm perfect. So I will take comments and stuff to heart and learn from it. But those keyboard warriors. But anyway, besides the point now. So yeah, the secret is still important, and you get these videos, especially on the TikTok market, where the guys just expose why it's a magician, especially being a creator myself. They put their heart and their soul and their experience into the trick. Now just give it away. It doesn't make sense. It does more harm than good.
No, it's bad. What is magic? Is it science, art, trickery, or reality?
It's real. No, magic. I always say magic is not from the devil, but I'm still a hell of a guy. No, I'm just joking. Magic is entertainment. Magic is what you want it to be. Obviously, it's not real. I've met so many people over the years and then they tell me, listen, I have a friend and they can levitate for real. Now, first of all, there's no one that can levitate for real. And always when someone tells you about their friend or their cousin's friend or their cousin's uncle, it's always about levitating. It's never about someone who can change paper into money or do some sort of trick. It's always the levitation thing.
Yeah.
So please, guys, no, magic is not real. But what is real is the entertainment value from the magic that you get in your heart.
That's one thing I love about magic, and I've always said it. Like from the age of, say, 2-3 years until 103, there's no barrier there.
Exactly, it's universal. Yeah,
it's universal. So,
well said. That sums it up perfectly. It's universal, and the cool thing, and I still believe this: if you want to perform magic, you don't need talent. Of course, if you're a natural speaker, that will help with dancer or whatever. Sure. But it's not like if you want to be a 100-meter sprinter. Some people just can't sprint. You can improve, but you won't reach that under 10 seconds per 100-meter. Where with magic, and I know you can improve and you can become a decent performer.
Yeah, it takes a while for the hands to do the whole.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
How challenging is it to make a career in magic, especially during these times?
You need to be a businessman. It's not just performing and posting videos on Facebook and think, oh, that's not marketing. You need to build relationships with other magicians. You need to build relationships with clients, with agents. But at the end, especially in your beginning of your career, you need to perform wherever you can. Yeah. That's about opportunities. Like I said to you earlier, I think it was off air, I'm a sucker for opportunity. So if someone calls me up and they have opportunity for me, I'll always try and make it work, because there's an opportunity in every show to grow, to make someone's day, to get another show from it. There's always an opportunity for something. So you need to take your opportunities, and you need a bit of luck as well.
Yeah, luck plays a big role. But you never know who might be sitting in the audience, and that one guy might just see you and obviously.
Yes.
Bring it up.
And I also find marketing every day. And I think there I got it from my grandfather. That's maybe a little something. Wherever you are, it doesn't mean you must perform everywhere, but wherever you are, you need to see a bit of a gap. Okay, now I see there's a shop over here. They're busy. They're having some sort of sellout. Maybe you're going to approach them, tell them, listening, can I maybe do some promotional magic with your items?
Yeah.
Or you in a restaurant, you maybe do a little coin trick for the waiter, and then you start doing magic there. So you need to have an eye for opportunities.
Yeah. So
And
you're more like a glass half full guy. It's not half empty.
you need to be, but it isn't easy to get up every morning and say, yes, let's get on top of the chair and say hello to the world.
I can just imagine every morning Regardt out of bed and hey, tackle the world.
I'm not a morning person. I need to wake up an hour before I get up, and I'm always late in the morning because I can't get up.
And the rest of the other 23 hours you're energized about it.
I just think it's because I've got such a passion for the magic. A magic nerd. That is what it is.
Well, I'm also a magic nerd. I'm going to start next year. I'm going to start with.
Fantastic.
I think it's way overdue.
Yes.
What is your advice to people who wish to become a magician?
Do it. The sooner the better. Even if you don't want to be a full-time magician, it will help you with confidence. It will help you with all sorts of things. Obviously, if you're planning on not becoming a professional magician, don't just give the secrets away. Now I'm very relaxed about secrets and stuff, but just don't give it away. Don't make it cheap. That's the problem I have with some of the social media platforms that people make them cheap.
Just please don't mention them.
Yeah. But definitely I started off 16, 17 years old. I wish I started off earlier. My life would have changed completely for the better. I think, but we'll never. So go for it. But then I would say any performing arts, if it's singing or dancing or acting, go for performing arts is brilliant. And it's actually a pity. Now, obviously, in school in these days, you can go and there is a subject such as drama and things. But I think in my day, I wish there was a little bit more opportunities. But that's just the way it is.
But you do go to the Magic College and
look, we've got the Magic College here in the School of Magic in Cape Town. I didn't go there. I'm self-taught. Well, Wolfgang helped me a lot. But at the end, Magic, you're the only guy who can go through and the routines. And these days, it's so easy to get your hand on magic material.
Last question. What are your future plans with the art of magic?
Sure. Future. I wanna retire young one day.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Many years to go still.
It used to be my wish as well, but it seems like I'm gonna have to start working for some a-hole again. But
but I realize I'm never gonna grow up, so it's gonna be far from that. No, my main idea, because I say, magician, you need to run it as a business. You get performers, they just want to be famous, and which is cool. If you want to be famous, that's fantastic. But I have, and I actually wrote it in one of my new magic book for magicians regarding the business of magic. I have a business plan which I am following, so that one day hopefully I can retire independently and then enjoy life and travel, do all sorts of things. At the moment, I don't know if it's going to work out. One day you can have me on in about 20 or 30 years, and then we can discuss if my plan worked. But
you'll be too busy then.
I'll be on holiday, but that's fine. We can meet on the virtual platform again. So my main idea is to have a successful business, and obviously, if I can get more exposure, I've been lucky. Last year, I had my own small little TV show on a channel.
I remember that.
I've made about 4 or 5 radio appearances last year. So I always like the media platform because I enjoy speaking. But for me, it's about growing the brand and
That's what I wanted to ask you, because I actually asked you, what is it, yesterday or the day before, should I send you the list of questions? Because it's really stupid questions. No, it's fine. So you want to be caught offhand so you can...
Yeah. No,
you don't want to be prepared.
I want to be prepared. I don't know if you are familiar with it's the Toastmasters group. It's an
Yes,
international
yes,
club.
yeah.
Okay. So I was very young. I was about 22, 23. I went to the Toastmasters club for 2 or 3 years. I'm a qualified Toastmaster. You get a certificate, but they had this fun thing. It's called table topics. So what you do is you'll sit there and then they'll say, all right, Regardt, I want you to talk about a dog. So get up, you've got 2 minutes and speak about a dog. And I love stuff like that because with the magic, now I've learned how to chat about anything. I don't want to talk about a dog for 2 minutes now, but but just an example. So
Yeah,
I like it to be genuine,
yeah, yeah,
it works
no,
best for
definitely.
me.
And you mentioned you might be coming to Port Elizabeth at some point, or
I
was
hope
it?
so.
Yeah. There's,
I'm working on it. I haven't been there for a while. I don't know how many magicians there are in PE these days.
there's one that I know of. All the rest, like Brennan Peel, he's moved away.
So I guess
He was pretty much the David Copperfield in Port
okay.
Elizabeth. He's gone. I think he's in East London or Joburg. Not too sure.
Okay. Yeah.
My man is
Uh,
die man is mal verlief. So yeah, he's got new magic in his life. Um, yeah. And then there's one colored guy, fairly old man, and that's about all. And Larry Soffer, of course.
okay. No, but he stays in Cape Town.
Okay, so well then he moved.
Yeah. So no, there's no one in PE. Oh, well, maybe I would love to. I think you should. Maybe we should perform together.
There's a
Who
huge
knows?
market. There's a huge market here. That's why I said to myself, I'm just gonna hang on, let the dust settle with this.
Yeah. You know
Go
what?
with
We should magicians and performers should stand together and work together.
but they
In
never do.
and you can take this for any type of art form or even
Yeah,
sport or
yeah,
if everyone works together, the world will be such a better place. But I mean
absolutely.
that won't ever happen. But imagine everyone worked together and you were happy if someone achieved something, you're not
Yeah.
jealous, you work together, but one day,
One day, we hope so. One day.
one day.
Um, yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave it over to you. You said you might have a few chicks up your.
Are
Well,
we done now with the questions? I'm
yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
No, but
man, it's quite Oprah.
I know you talk a lot, so that's why I didn't want to have too many questions because otherwise it's gonna go way past 30 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a trick now. Now, obviously, doing virtual shows over lockdown, I had to learn how to connect with people because now I can't ask someone to come on stage and help me. So if I ask you for example, to help me via the screen, it needs to be something practical. And also, you're a magician, so I need to try and fool you at least.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have a dice or die over here. There's always this dice is 2 and die is 1. You'll be surprised. Loads of people don't know that. So die is 1, dice is 2. I have a little, and you'll see, just come closer. It's not a weird looking, all the different spots are on there from 1 to 6. Now, normally I would take this, I would throw it on the table, and then we would select something. But obviously you aren't here. So I can cheat, which I don't want to do. So to
No
make
magician ever cheats.
so to make this fair and square, before I roll the dice, I have a sticky notepad over here. I'm going to write, as all magicians do, a prediction.
Prediction.
Yes, because I used to be a fortune teller,
Oh,
but I never saw a future in it. So,
okay.
yeah. Okay. Got a Cokie over here. I know it's real because it's real.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a permanent marker. It says so on here. Oh no, it dropped off, but it's there. So I'm gonna take any one of. There's obviously 1 to 6. I'm gonna take any one of the numbers. I'm gonna write something on here, but I'm not gonna show you yet. That's what it is. So I'm feeling lucky. Okay, now I'm gonna just clip it here on my shirt. Uh-huh. There we go. Maybe just take the cokie out the mouth. I didn't practice that part. Kom eens kyk gou. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Okay, so now, hopefully, there we go. It's in full view the entire time. So just to recap quickly.
Of course.
Okay. Now, I want to make this fair and square. So what I'm going to do is I have a glass. And if I throw this inside here, then it will land on a specific value. Okay? But now again, most people will say, but yes, you're tilting the glass, or it's the way you throw the die. I've heard all the different ways of doing, of forcing a specific number. So I bought a little stage over here.
Okay.
So the idea is now there's no cheating. So I can't tilt it or anything. You'll immediately see. So if I throw this is just a little practice round. If I throw this inside here, and I'll come a little bit closer, you will notice that.
Yeah, it fell on a difference.
Okay, and you can see what number is that?
Yeah, it's which one? Top one.
On top one, yeah.
Top one now is a 3, but previously it was a 5.
Okay, cool. So I mean, you can see it's
there's a
it's
difference.
random. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do this again now. I'm going to shake it. You can see it's there. You can say stop whenever you want to.
Okay, stop.
Okay. Can you see? Ooh,
Yeah, 4.
4. Okay, perfect. Put that over there quickly. Now, remember, I've got this over here. Got the number 4.
Wow, awesome, man.
Boom! Just say you don't know how I do it, please. Fantastic.
People, I've got no idea how he does that.
Mooi man.
He does it very well. He does it very well.
I did it extremely well. Here comes the cool part. If you take the 4 now, I'm just going to fold it in half like this. I'm going to try something. This is the part I didn't practice. It's bad habit, trying things that I haven't done before. But I mean, hey, it's comedy magic. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We all friends still. Okay, there we go. Just do this. Okay, now I hope this works. I mean, you can see all the tears both sides. You can hear. Actually, I think the mic picked up the way I tore everything.
Yep.
So now you can see it. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Okay. So if I just say the magic words. What's the magic words these days in PE? In Gubeka?
I don't know. Probably abracadabra.
I know. This is the magic words. Load shedding.
Load shedding. Yeah, there we
go. See. I think it worked. Just need to open it up. Keep you in suspense. Haha.
Oh, awesome. And you turn it around, so there's no hidden.
No, I can just do that as well. There's the.
Awesome.
There we go. You want to see some more?
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it.
You have time for more?
Yeah.
You have time for more?
Yeah, we said 2 hours aside. I mean, not that you need to.
Didn't we say for 4 hours?
Oh, well, if you've got 4, go for it.
Okay. This is something I learned via lockdown specifically for virtual world. I'm not a big magician who can do magic with coins. I used to be a banker, but I lost interest. So I've got 3 coins. You know what? Okay, I'll stand up for this. I just want to get this in there. You can see it?
Yeah.
Cool. Now watch it. Just want to spread out the 3 coins so that you can actually see them quite clearly. Whew, sweat your hands. See, if you talk too much and you're sweater, then your hands are sweaty. Okay.
Good. I'm making you stress. That's good.
Yeah. I don't know I'm stressing. I've got the job here. So watch it. I go 1, 2, 3. It goes from there to there. So I've got 1 coin. I've got 2 coins. Okay, I'll do it again. Now it will be easier to pick up with the camera. Watch here. There we go. 2 coins. Now the last one, I'll do it in slow motion. Are you ready? Slow motion. There we go. No, I'm just joking. That was bad. Watch out. Watch out. I'll do it. I'll really do it for you. Maybe we'll keep it in this hand. Watch out. 3 coins. It jumps out there. Okay. But even if you take this and I'll put this in my pocket, it still comes out there. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 coins. But now comes the cool part. Now I'll just lean back slightly so that I can do this with my sweaty hands. It's very hot in Cape Town. Watch. That disappears as well. Now you go 1, 2, 3. But there's something I did not show you. Because these are $half from America. I don't know if you can see that guy over there.
Yeah, I can do.
What's his name again? I think isn't George Washington or someone, but sometimes he's a bit of himself and he gets a big head just like that. So that happens sometimes. So we have a nice little big corner here.
And you've got big money.
There we go. So that's a little bit of magic. I hope next time you can show me some magic.
Absolutely, anytime. Sound quality isn't that great from your side. Regardt, where can people get hold of you?
Where can you get hold of me? If you go on my website, which is very easy, it's www.amazingmagic.co.za. Amazing Magic, one word. And then all the different handles for the social media platform. Then there's a WhatsApp line, and there's an email, and all of that. So yeah, but I always try and be very active on social media.
Yeah.
You need to be these days. So there's always something I share. I think I sometimes bother a few people by sharing constantly, but I like to keep it real.
You need to stay relevant, otherwise people forget you.
Exactly. Exactly. So especially now for end of the year, there's still smaller little functions happening.
That's what I wanted to ask you now. Sorry, but I was actually wanted to ask you, will it be fine with you if we can touch base like beginning of December? Because by then normally you know whether you would be booked in advance. Because my cousin last year had 3 bookings, of which 2 fell off or out anyway.
Because last year, obviously December, January is the busy time of the year for us. Yes. And then last year, in end of December, we went from level 1 to level 3 or level 4. I mean, that was hectic. So I really hope this year, I'm very positive it won't happen again. Because there is a few stuff coming up, but we'll have to wait and see. Because everyone is a bit afraid here and there to make bookings in advance because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yes.
But I'm positive there will be shows. So yeah, definitely. And also I've got a few things coming up next year already. I'm lucky I'm going to be in one of those cruise ships performing over a weekend for 4 days. I have a event, so I'm looking forward to that already next year. And there's a festival I'm at, so there's a few things happening again, which I'm looking forward to.
Okay, great. So things are going for you.
Yeah. No, it's picking up, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you again. Of course, we should do this more often.
Absolutely, I really do hope so. So yeah, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, and what an honor. What an
pleasure. Honor.
Right, so that was Regardt Laubscher. Apologies for the very bad quality on Port Elizabeth's side. One can only do so much, and Regardt, if you are watching, did you see how I make my mic disappear right in front of you and reappear? It's amazing, eh? Yeah. But yeah, awesome. I can't wait to speak to Regardt Laubscher again. Awesome guy. If you are in Cape Town or in South Africa, you will not regret booking him. Have a look at Amazing Magic or just Google Regardt Laubscher. He's got a few videos and photos in his galleries or gallery. Awesome. Absolutely incredible. It's, in my opinion, one of the best magicians, and especially young magicians. He's certainly not up and coming anymore. So, yeah. That's about it. So, thank you very much.